there, YouTube viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another Marvel Legends news update. So today was New York Toy Fair, or Toy Fair 2015, which takes place in New York City, and Hasbro actually showed up and they came in full force. They announced quite a ton of stuff today, so I'm going to try to go over everything and show these rough images that people have been posting on the web. My friend Boog Nice and Ty-Star were there and had a hard time. I'm not sure if they actually got into the Hasbro area. It's a separate area because they're going to take pictures, and so hopefully they will get over there and get their own photos, and stay tuned to Boog's channel for update on that end. But here we go with the Ant-Man stuff. First thing, one of the first things that they showed was this Ant-Man 3 3/4 inch box set, which comes with a 3 3/4 inch Ant-Man and then a big flying ant for him to ride on. So that was really cool. People were trying to speculate. They could see that photo of that box set. They thought it was a 3-pack in the distance and couldn't tell if it was going to be for Marvel Legends or for Marvel Universe. So now we know it's 3 3/4 inch. I don't think they're really using Marvel Universe name branding. They're just, I think it's Marvel Infinite series. But yeah, that looks very cool. Obviously, it's to go with the movie. It's a same movie costume. And they did finally show the Marvel Legends Ant-Man in his movie costume. You can see from these photos here, he looks like he's going to come with an ant, also another ant figure. And I think that picture, I think on the far right side is the 3 3/4 inch with the big flying ant in the background. And then next to him is the Giant Man, which looks like Ultimate Giant Man, if I'm not mistaken. So a little disappointed about that. I would have preferred to see a classic Giant Man, but although I know a lot of people are big fans of Ultimates, I am not. So I'm definitely going to get him, but yeah, I'm more of a classics guy. I'm old. So again, they showed Bulldozer and Tiger Shark, and also the new Wasp, which looks decent. I don't know if that's the costume she's going to use in the movie. I would have to assume so. But it's kind of disappointing that they went with that, since we already, basically it's the upscaled version of the Marvel Universe version of Wasp that we just got recently. So, yeah, I might pick up another one and repaint it. I don't know. I'll have to see how good she turns out. And then most exciting is they showed a new body mold for Grim Reaper. So he's got a whole new body mold. So that'll be interesting to see what else they can do with that in the near future with other figures. And like I announced yesterday, they haven't shown the Build-A-Figure, but we know it's going to be Ultron, and they said he's going to be Ultron Prime, which I assume that's how he is in the movie. And here is the Hot Toys version, and they said he's going to be 9 inches tall, so that's badass. I'm really looking forward to that. Moving on to the Avengers, it looks like that is going to be the, what I was referring to as the Thundra wave or the Valkyrie wave. Now we know the Build-A-Figure finally is going to be a huge Hulkbuster at 9 inches tall. So a lot of people really excited about that, and looks really good. Kind of interested. I want to see how the articulation goes. Definitely not going to get rid of my Toy Biz one. It took me forever to get that, track that down for a decent price. And I haven't seen any photos about the helmet opening, or if the chest opens up and you can put an actual figure in there. I don't know anything about it yet, other than these preliminary shots. But it's cool that we get to see Thundra, and we know now that hero number 1 is Vision. So yeah, it looks like it's based on the Bucky cap mold, and I'm not real excited about the way it looks in this shot. So I'm hoping that we can get some better pictures soon. I would have preferred if they had gone with a slender body mold like they did for Iron Fist. I don't know. I don't really like a beefy looking Vision, so right now I'm not too excited about it, because Vision is by far one of my favorite characters, so kind of bummed actually, but it's nice, and it's good that I have other Vision figures, and it might turn out better than this one. This might be a prototype, so we'll have to see. And yeah, they showed the Valkyrie, who's huge in comparison, and they showed the War Machine and the Iron Man gold suit armor. I can't remember what that suit is called. A Marvel Now Iron Man. And then they showed the Doctor Strange, so very cool. It's going to be looks like Marvel Now Doctor Strange, which if you find a nice trench coat you could put on him. You could also have a New Avengers Doctor Strange, so pretty damn cool. And yeah, that looks like it's going to be a really nice wave. I'm really excited to get that. War Machine, I love War Machine. I'm not that impressed after I have the SH Figure Arts version. This is basic. I think he's going to show up in the movie like this, so it looks like a decent figure. I'm just not blown away, at least by this preliminary shot, and I know that it's probably pretty much based on the Iron Patriot that we got. God, was that last year or year before last? I think it was year before last. We're losing track of time here. Next up, more exciting news. They announced a SpiderMan Wave 2, which is going to have Ghost Rider, Scarlet Spider, J.J. Jameson, Kraven, Misty Knight, Superior Venom, White Tiger, and the Build-A-Figure is going to be Rhino. So that looks like a really cool wave. I think I'm going to have to buy the whole case. I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan, but and I definitely not a fan of Ghost Rider, but I'm gotta have that J.J. Jameson. I gotta have Kraven, Misty Knight, White Tiger, and Rhino. Not too concerned about Superior Venom. They didn't show that figure in this setup, and they didn't show the J.J. Jameson. Or I don't think they showed the Kraven. No, they didn't show the Kraven either. So they did show the White Tiger and Misty Knight. So those look like they're going to be pretty decent. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of shading on that White Tiger right now. But we're just going to have to see. These could be prototypes right now. But yeah, I know a lot of people have been very anxious to get a Misty Knight figure, and I'm looking forward to getting better images. This one that we have is the close-up one that we have. It's not that great, but very cool, very nice to see more female figures come in these waves. So looking forward to that. And the Rhino, I think it looks very cool so far. I think it's going to need maybe some paint shading. But yeah, I'm glad I held off on getting any Rhino figures previously, because I think this one's probably going to be pretty decent. Another thing they announced was a Target 3-pack, and looks like they're going to give us a Dr. Green, which I'm not too familiar. I like the Hulk, but I'm not a big fan of his. I guess it's kind of maybe a more modern version of Smart Hulk. I'm not too sure. I'm sure somebody will correct me. My friend Johnny at Collectors Unite and Marvel Legends Collectors, he will probably fill me in more on that guy. But they also are going to give us a comic Ultron, and not sure what that's going to be, if it's going to be a new figure or they're just going to re-release the Ultron that we got back in the Iron Man wave, was that 2 years ago? That would be my biggest guess, is that they're just going to toss that in there, maybe change the paint scheme a little bit, or maybe give us ankle rockers this time. Kind of what they did with that Captain America in the 3-pack. You know, he was just a a throwaway kind of figure. All that, it was just a repaint. So we'll have to wait and see on that. And the most exciting thing in that 3-pack is going to be a white Vision. So they didn't show any of these figures yet, but and I'm using this one of my favorite customizers, custom photos here of Raybot. Did a awesome version of Vision in white, and I was thinking about doing that myself, but I'm glad I held off, because white paint is a pain in the ass to deal with. So really excited to get a white Vision. You could even use them as a phasing Vision if you don't have that that figure from Toy Biz. So really excited for that one. Speaking of exclusives, this year looks like we're also going to get a Avengers movie exclusive set from Amazon. So they didn't show any of these figures yet, so I'm going to show the Marvel Select figures that they're also coming out with from the movie, which are probably going to be pretty close to what we're going to get in Legends scale. Only let's see, we're going to get a Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, Ant-Man. Actually, no, I take that back. Ant-Man is the Marvel Select, so I take that back. And we're getting a Bruce Banner. So really looking forward to having a 6-inch Bruce Banner. I definitely did not like the ones that we've got previously. So Thor, Banner, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. So more than likely she's going to, I think in the movie she has a slightly different costume, but they could just give us the same Black Widow that we got last year in the Captain America wave. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. But these are the Marvel Select figures, and that's why I got confused, because we are getting that Marvel Select Ant-Man, and they showed a picture of that in out on the display case, and it looks really good. So really excited to get that to use in a multi-scale display with the movie 6-inch and the 3/4-inch versions of that character. So the Hawkeye is going to be probably similar to this Hot Toys version, because in the movie he's got a jacket. He's got a long sleeve jacket on, kind of trying to get a little bit inspired by the classic Hawkeye, who has the loincloth. So not too thrilled about that. Basically all I want is the banner out of that set. I'm not big into movie figures, so, but for those people who are, that's pretty damn cool. Alright, so hopefully you guys liked the video. You hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.